It was a Bikers for Trump rally. Everybody was armed to the T. And I was like barging my way through all these like alt-right maniacs. But Trump hadn't won yet. This was 2016. So the alt-right was still pretty fringe. I got like rejected by the alt-right mob. And then Alex Jones goes, "Girl, bring him up here, bring him on. You want to be a clown or bring him the Daily Show?"
Let's bring the Daily Show guy up here.
Why can't I?
Let's bring the agitator on in here.
He kept saying, "Bring the Daily Show guy up here." I don't know who he thought I was. Trevor Noah? Wyatt Cenac? I really don't know. But I was like, I'm not from the Daily Show. I'm from MySpace. Hello, I am Eric Andre, and Esquire has asked me to explain some things about my life and my career. Let's dive in, shall we? Yeah, there's a prank where Rel and I do a bunch of drugs by accident the night before, and we pass out, and then we wake up, and our penises are mysteriously stuck. When we run all over town, and we do these real high-stakes hidden camera pranks with our stuck in a finger trap. Very first day of shooting, Rel had never shot in a hidden camera prank in his life. We were in Atlanta, we were like deep in the hood. We went to this like hood-ass barbershop, and we were like, help us, sir. Can we borrow your scissors and cut us out of this thing? And the barber was like, he just saw, we just looked like two eccentric perverts, just like humping back and forth with these like stretchy. And he reached for his gun. He forgot his gun. He grabbed his knife and he chased us out of the barbershop, and like our are, like we can barely run in this contraption. The thing snapped. Rel like rolled under a parked car. I'm running for my life. And we had a safe word on set, which is popcorn. If I yell popcorn, that means I want security to step in and end the bit. I kept forgetting my safe word because I'd be so nervous. So I kept saying goosebumps. So I'm like running, this guy's chasing us with a knife, and I'm like, goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. And then I'm like, popcorn. Security jumped out, grabbed the guy with a knife. We were like, it's a hidden camera thing. And he was like, oh man, y'all are hilarious. And then he was like, shouldn't do this around here though, you're gonna get killed. And then Rel was, kind of upset. He almost died. And then he called Tiffany, and he was like, I'm doing Eric Andre's new movie. He's gonna get me killed. And Tiffany's like cracking up. And then 5 minutes later, Tiffany called me, and she was like, yo, you almost got Rel killed? I was like, yeah. She was like, I wanna be in your movie. I was like, what? She was like, that sounds awesome. I love doing that shit. Best cast we could ask for. Yeah, this is from a monologue from my show where I say a really crappy joke that doesn't work. Hannibal insults me. But then this took off like a meme, and I got really like sucked into like a political meme, like a 8chan vortex. But yeah, the memes have taken a life of their own where I don't even feel like I have authorship over the memes. It's kind of like I'm James Brown, and the memes are like sampled by rappers 25 years later. And like the rappers are getting the Grammys. And I'm just like singing Hot Butter Popcorn at the Ritz or something. Yes, this next slide is just an absurdist non sequitur freeze frame from my show where it's like a reveal gag where I just like whip off my sunglasses, revealing I have these like terrifying doll eyes. There's something called the Uncanny Valley. It's when something looks like almost human but not quite, and it's like terrifying. It's because your brain has evolved to go, that's not human. I have to get away from that thing because it's an alien. Are the pranks on the Eric Andre Show real? Yes. We pride ourselves on the nightmare production efforts we have to go through to get real pranks. If you fake even one, it jeopardizes the validity of the rest of them. And you feel when they're real and you feel when they're fake. It's like not, I've seen some like YouTube pranksters that make these like fake pranks, and you can tell right away it's not authentic. And to me, there's like an ethos to pranking. It's like, I don't know, it has to be authentic. So Bird Up is kind of the most popular sketch from our show. It's completely meaningless. It's like the stupidest bit in the world. Basically, we had like 30 minutes to film something. right before we were breaking for lunch. We were in New York City. It was about to rain. I had like the thinnest premise. This woman walked up to us. She's like, "What are you guys filming?" And my writing partner Dan was like, "I don't know. It's called Bird Up. I don't know. Go over there." And I started cracking up, and I looked at the camera, and I was like, "You're watching Bird Up, the worst show on television." And then it just like became the most popular bit on the show. So, Bird Up, I say. It was kind of like a parallel situation where Lizzo had not a lot of time to shoot. And we knew we couldn't prank Lizzo because we were friends with Lizzo. We needed her to do something fun. It was like kind of the role she was born to play. I just knew she would like need no warming up. And sure enough, she brought her flute. We put her in the Bird Up suit. We went downtown and she brought us gold.
Lizzo up!
So I got a new movie coming out on Netflix, March 26th. It's called Bad Trip. It is a narrative buddy comedy, but it's told entirely through real hidden camera pranks on real people. And we teamed up with the Jackass producers to make it. So it's me and my team from the Eric Andre Show, the Jackass producers, Lil Rel Howery from Get Out, and Tiffany Haddish. And we pranked our way across America. Hey, I'm Eric Andre. I explained some things about my life. Thank you for watching. Best theme song ever. Worst theme song, best show, The Sopranos. Hate The Sopranos theme song. So on the nose. Get yourself a gun. And it's like some dorky, like Urge Overkill wannabe band. Like, what is that? That and Anthony Bourdain's intro song. I took a walk through this beautiful world. Felt the cool rain on my shoulders. Worst theme songs. They're so literal and on the nose. You're gonna have a song about the mafia and have some guy go, "Yeah, I'm gonna grab a gun." Tony Soprano doesn't even grab guns that often. He has other people kill. You want theme songs always to be like just instrumental. When they have lyrics, actually not all the time. I like the Jeffersons. Is that beans don't fry in the kitchen? That's somebody else. Good Times is good. Like 70s black sitcoms. They can have lyrics in their theme song. Everybody else, get the lyrics out of there. I love The Sopranos and I love Anthony Bourdain. So it's like gut-wrenching how bad those theme songs are. I'm a theme song snob. I'm the sommelier of television theme songs.